chances are you know how precious that afternoon in the sun with a little patch of grass beneath your feet really is. Now, what if I told you one of New York City's largest parks with a waterfront view was about to get buried under 10 feet of landfill? Joan Myers is one of the countless determined Lower East Siders arguing the city should think about the harm they're doing to the East River Park in the name of flood protection.
And even Con Edison, who loves a good con, they were unable to comment because the city did not provide any documents. Without feasibility and science behind this, this is just your mother's art project.
East River Action was formed when longtime residents realized one of their only green spaces would be turned into a never-ending construction zone for what they claim is a vague and ill-thought excuse for flood protection.
I got involved the minute I saw the plan. It didn't take a second before me and my neighbors saw that the plan was to destroy the park. The promise was to build unicorns for everyone and everybody would have the dream that they all wanted. But the promise was that they could destroy it. And then we began to take seriously what was the small print and what was between the lines. And basically, we came up with the same, after studying it all summer, we came up with the same conclusion. All they can do is promise the destruction. That we know they know how to do.
The thing is, the city council already voted back in November to move ahead with the plan, and say they've met enough times with community members and got concessions like phasing construction, and promised to be more transparent in the future. But these hardy Eastsiders aren't backing down in the face of New York politics and development interests. Pat Arno splintered from a larger pro-park group when she thought they weren't radical or creative enough in their protests. She now is de facto dawn of what she dubs the Actioneers.
And I've really had to learn how to step up and be a leader and bring people together and have a little more authority in my voice and in my manner. That's been real hard for me, but it also feels like I can help bring people together. I love all these crusty New Yorkers.
Many of the Actioneers might be old-timers, but they share Pat's sentiment that they are fighting for the very soul of the community.
The City Council passed a resolution that we're having a climate emergency, that it's a climate crisis, and that we need to do everything we can to make it better. And some of the city policies are really good that way. But this plan is the antithesis of dealing with a climate emergency in a coherent way. It is endangering the climate further, and it's endangering the climate of our neighborhood. We need the trees to breathe. We need the park for our mental and physical health.